Hello and welcome back to On the Ball and another episode of Who Wants to Be a Football Millionaire. Now, last time I was the one in the hot seat going all the way to the £1 million question but falling at the final hurdle. But today, to see if he can go one better than his brother, I've got today in the hot seat Ben Daniel. It's going to be a very, very tense affair today. I got to question number 16, the £1 million question. How are you faring? How are you thinking? Do you think you can go one better?
Well, seeing as you've made the questions, I'm not too sure, man. I'm not going to lie. I'm not too confident about it today. But look, you got to that final question yesterday. So my aim is to go one better than you did yesterday. So let's have it. 16 questions. Starting from £100, going all the way to £1 million. You all know how this works. You do have 3 lifelines, I have to remind you. 50-50. Yeah.
Ask the audience, where we'll put out a Twitter poll and see if they can come up with the right answer. Football, you better have Football Twitter on your side. And phone a friend. You have a friend in mind that you're ready to call?
I've got a few, depending on the question. So we'll see what happens there. But in terms of the Twitter poll, like, you were so lucky that we did the first 100 because at the end of the Twitter poll, the wrong answer was actually the majority question.
And I'm very lucky. I got away with that one. Look, I had a bit of luck yesterday with a few questions, but you earn your own luck. That's what I say. And now the pressure is on you.
Let's get going.
What's the prediction? Where are you headed? Where are you getting to?
I'm going all the way, mate.
All the way.
All the way.
All the way. 1 million. All right.
I'm going to be a football millionaire. I want to be a millionaire so bad. Come on.
Desperate. All right. Well, without further ado, let's get going. We'll start off with the very first question. For £100, which club is known as the Red Devils? A, Chelsea, B, Man United, C, Arsenal, D, Liverpool. Real toughie to start off the quiz.
Real tough one, but I think I'm just going to have to side with Manchester United on this one.
Close call. The answer I can confirm is B, Man United.
Come on, off the board.
Very quickly. Easy does it. It's easy, this quiz, isn't it? Very easy. Nothing to be worried about. Number 2. Who is the all-time top goal scorer in the Premier League? A, Harry Kane, B, Wayne Rooney, C, Sergio Aguero, or D, Alan Shearer?
Well, unfortunately, Harry Kane left Tottenham just before he was going to break Alan Shearer's record. So Alan Shearer is the answer.
With 260 Premier League goals, that is correct. It is D, Alan Shearer. Swiftly on to £300. Very, very, look, it's moving smoothly, quickly. Nothing to worry about.
Very happy with the start.
Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about.
The problem is that usually in these kind of things, I do have a very good start and then have a very bad ending. So let's hope that's not the case today.
You sailed through the first 2 questions. Question number 3 is for £300. Which stadium is the home to Wolverhampton Wanderers? A, the G-Tech Community Stadium, B, Stamford Bridge, C, Anfield, or D, Molineux?
Well, seeing as I have been there a number of times and it's the only orange stadium in the Premier League, it's going to be D, Molineux.
D, Molineux. And the answer is D, Molineux. That is correct. Obviously, Anfield is the home of Liverpool. Stamford Bridge is the home of Chelsea. And the G-Tech Community Stadium is the home of Brentford. So Molineux is the home of Wolverhampton Wanderers. You got that absolutely spot on, sailing through.
Rocking and rolling.
£500. No lifelines used. Very easy going for Mr. Ben Daniel here.
Yeah, what was, how early did you use your first lifeline yesterday?
I used it fairly early. I think it was on it might have been the £500 off £1,000 question. So around this time, I had to use my first lifeline. Let's see how you get on. So the next question is for £500. Which club has the most Premier League titles? A, Man City, B, Chelsea, C, Arsenal, or D, Manchester United?
D, Manchester United.
Well, Man City have 7 Premier League titles. I believe Chelsea have 4 Premier League titles. Arsenal have 3 Premier League titles. But Man United have 13 Premier League titles. So obviously, Man United leading the way for Premier League titles there. And it was obviously D, Man United. So that's £500 out of the way. Now,
I've got sweaty palms here. I know it's going to get harder.
It's already. Look, 4 questions in. Easy does it. Answered very quickly. For £1,000, I believe it's in the proper Millionaire, it's the first kind of
hurdle, yeah. Or checkpoint.
Checkpoint, that's the word I'm looking for. Checkpoint. Maybe you should host.
Well, I did yesterday. I thought I did a great job.
You did a great job. For £1,000 and to reach the first checkpoint, how many clubs have won the Premier League? since its inception in 1992.
Okay, so
Is it A5, B6, C7, or D8?
got a feeling it's 7, but let me just count through them. So you got Man U, Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, Blackburn, Leicester. Have I missed anyone out? Man U, Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, Blackburn, Leicester. Not missing anyone out, am I? I'm going to go for 7.
Can't confirm nor deny. You want to lock that in?
Just thinking if I've missed anyone. I don't think so. 7.
7 sounds about right for you.
Yeah,
seven is the number?
7.
Yeah, it's 100%. No lifelines.
No.
Locking
Going
it
for
in.
Yeah,
Definitely 7. Haven't missed anyone out.
don't think
Haven't
so.
added anyone in.
No.
All right. Locking it in. Final answer.
Yeah.
I can confirm that every club that you said have won the Premier League,
Oh, I've missed one out, haven't I?
and no one else has. So it's C7.
Come on.
There we go. Sailing through to £1,000. No lifelines used, making this quiz look very simple so far.
Easy does it.
7 teams have won the
Easy
Premier League.
does it.
All right, let's turn up the heat a bit. Now you're going to look to double your money to £2,000. But as we double the money, the questions will get a little harder. So, next question for £2,000. How many clubs have contested every season of the Premier League? A4, B5, C6, D7.
What do you mean? How many clubs have contested every season of the Premier League?
Who has been in the Premier League from the beginning? From the
Oh, I
inception?
see.
How many clubs have never been relegated essentially since the beginning and been in every season?
Arsenal, Liverpool, Everton, Tottenham. Arsenal. I think. What are the options?
A4, B5, C6, D7.
There's Arsenal, Liverpool, Everton, Tottenham. Is there one more? I'm trying to think. Manchester United. Premier League only. This isn't top division.
Yep.
Remind me of the answers. Can you-
A4, B5, C6, D7.
Chelsea haven't been relegated either. That's 6. Trying to think of the Premier League. So Villa have gone down. West Ham have gone down. Wolves have gone down. Southampton. I think it's 6. Man City have gone down. There's got to be someone I'm missing out here. Bournemouth, Arsenal, Chelsea, Palace. They've gone down. I think I'm going to go with 6.
Final answer?
Yeah, final answer.
Okay. 6. So name the 6 clubs again.
Arsenal, Spurs, Liverpool, Everton, Chelsea, Man United.
Final answer 6. I can tell you that Arsenal have been in there from the start. Man United have. Tottenham have. Chelsea have. Everton have. And Liverpool have.
There's one more.
And no one else has. It is 6. See. Look, it is 6. He got there in the end. Wasn't 100% sure of himself, but he was able to get through without using a lifeline. Very impressive stuff. It is 6. Surprising, maybe, that there's so many, because like considering how long the Premier League's been going, 6 clubs still have yet to be relegated. Big Six, as they call them. But Man City ain't in there, so I think they'll have a few complaints about that.
Well, I mean, they've done so well to win 7 titles and not be in the Premier League every single year. But look, I think I don't think they call them the Big Six, though. I don't think Everton part of the Big Six.
they'll say, look, we've been in the Premier League from the start. We should be part of the Big Six. But we're going to look to double your money again for £4,000. Still got 3 lifelines remaining and sailing through the quiz so far. But for £4,000, who holds the record for the most Premier League appearances? A. James Milner, B. Steven Gerrard, C. Ryan Giggs, or D. Gareth Barry?
I'm pretty sure it's Gareth Barry. But I knew he did hold the record, but I don't know if Milner's overtaken him or not now. Because I know that record stood for a while, but Milner's still playing. It's a tough one, this. I'm pretty sure it's Gareth Barry. I'm going to go for Gareth Barry.
Locking it in?
Yeah.
Gareth Barry? Well, James Milner is still playing, but he has 623 Premier League appearances, leading the way with the current all-time Premier League appearance record is Gareth Barry. It's D. 653 Premier League appearances for Gareth Barry. And Ben is sailing through to £8,000 question. Unbelievable. Taking it like a duck to water.
Stuff. Come on.
Unbelievable, Jeff. Next question is for £8,000. Who is Chelsea's all-time leading Premier League goal scorer? A. Didier Drogba, B. Frank Lampard, C. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, or D. Gianfranco Zola? Chelsea's all-time leading Premier League goal scorer. Turning up the heat. Remember, he's still got 3 lifelines.
Chelsea's
50-50.
all-time leading goal scorer
In the Premier League.
There's a case of Frank Lampard, you know. Frank Lampard did score a crazy amount of goals. And I got a feeling he did outscore Didier Drogba. Hasselbank, Zola. I have no clue how many Zola or Hasselbank, like how many they scored. Well, I've got no clue how many any of them scored, to be honest. Oh, God. I don't think there's any point asking the audience on this one. It's fairly a Tottenham audience.
You worried about the backlash? They might give you the right answer there.
50-50 doesn't really help me either, to be honest.
No? Who are you leading towards?
I'm leading towards Frank Lampard, you know.
I'm sure you might have a friend who could help.
Got a few Chelsea friends, to be honest. But
Or
I
they
don't
pick
really
up the
want to
phone.
use my Ask a Friend so early on in this quiz. We're not even halfway through yet. But otherwise, it's just going to be a complete guess. So I am going to use Phone a Friend early.
You are going to phone a friend. Wow. Straight in there. And
Yeah.
who are you going to call?
I'm going to call Louis Beneventi.
You're going to call Louis Beneventi. Wow. We're calling up all the big shots here. Do you have shall I use
Use your phone. You got his number.
All right, let's call him up. Louis Beneventi. All right, first lifeline being used is on this question. You'll have 30 seconds when I pass you over the phone to Louis. Let's hope he picks up. Could be working.
If he's not picking up, that's it. My lifeline's gone as well. You better pick up. Putting a lot on you, Louis, here. Better pick up.
Mr. Daniels.
Mr. Louis is this Louis Beneventi?
It is indeed. How you doing, my friend? You right?
I'm doing very fine, thank you very much. This is Simeon Daniel from Who Wants to Be a Football Millionaire. How are we doing today? You doing okay?
Not too bad, mate. What's up?
I'm glad you answered the call. I have a friend of yours in the hot seat. His name is Ben. and he's stuck on a question for £8,000, and he needs your help. Now I'm going to pass you over to Ben, and once he starts speaking, you're going to have 30 seconds to answer the
Can you put
question.
the question on screen so I can get the answers?
Are you ready to go, Louis?
Hang on. Wait. All right, I'm ready.
All right, he's ready. All right, go.
Hi, Louis.
Hello, mate.
Who is Chelsea's all-time leading Premier League goal scorer? Drogba, Lampard, Hasselbank, or Zola?
Lampard.
Lampard. Perfect. Thanks a lot, Louis.
All right, mate. All right, thanks.
Bye. Should have just gone with my gut.
Should have gone with your gut. He says Frank Lampard. He was very certain about that.
Yeah, and that was what my gut was telling me was Lampard. So I'm going to go with Lampard.
Looking in Frank Lampard. B for £8,000. That is correct. It is B, Frank Lampard.
That's annoyed me, though. That's really annoyed me because I should have just gone with my gut.
141 Premier League goals for Chelsea. And he's far ahead of everyone else, to be honest, with his goal scoring record. Unbelievable goal scoring midfielder, Frank Lampard. Brilliant stuff from him. And you're on to £16,000.
All right, let's go.
Feeling the heat yet?
I'm just annoyed because I should have gone with my gut there. Should have gone with it.
All right. Well, you still got 2 lifelines, and fair amount of questions to go, but still got 2 lifelines remaining. The next question is for £16,000. Which goalkeeper has the most clean sheets in Premier League history? Is it A, David De Gea, B, Petr Cech, C, David James, or D, Mark Schwarzer? Most clean sheets in Premier League history.
It's between De Gea and Cech, for sure. I'm pretty sure I saw a stat the other day saying it's De Gea. But Petr Cech was part of that Chelsea team that just kept like crazy amount of clean sheets. But De Gea's been doing it for longer. Because Cech had to play in that Arsenal team that kept no clean sheets. I'm pretty sure it's between those two. Most clean sheets.
Still have 2 lifelines if you need the lifelines. 50-50, or ask the audience.
Most clean sheets in the Premier League. And then this player holds the record in the Premier League, right?
They hold the record for the most clean sheets.
Oh, God. De Gea or Cech? Who are we going to go for? I'm going to go with my gut. And it could be wrong. Really could be wrong. I'm going to go with David De Gea.
Final answer. You're locking that in.
No comment. Oh, God.
Yeah, go on. You're locking it in.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
No.
You're not sure about it.
Do it.
Most
Do
Premier
it.
League clean sheets.
Do it.
Locked in?
Yeah.
Final answer. All right. Ben has locked in a David De Gea. I can tell you, in terms of clean sheets in the Premier League, Mark Schwarzer has 152. David James has 169. Petr Cech has 202 clean sheets. And David De Gea is bottom of the list, 147. So the answer was B, Petr Cech. Ben gets to £8,000. I'm sorry, your journey is over. It's finished. How do you feel?
I feel terrible. I'm gutted, man. I'm gutted.
Could you have used a lifeline? Is
I
that
should
the
have.
regret?
If I would have, I should have gone 50-50. Oh my God. The thing I was thinking about is De Gea kept the most clean sheets last season.
He did. He did for Man United.
I knew there was something about both those players, man. Oh my God. It was so obvious as well, Petr Cech. I knew it because he was part of that Chelsea team that just kept like unbelievable amount of clean sheets. They conceded like 8 goals in the season or something
15
crazy.
goals in a season in 2004, 2005.
Oh my God. Can we redo that question?
You want to redo it? We can keep playing for jokes.
Nah, it's done.
No, he's done. He can't even answer any more questions. All right. Well, that concludes today's Who Wants to Be a Football Millionaire. Ben couldn't quite get to the £1 million mark, which I got. I didn't quite win the million, but did all right, better than 8,000, luckily for me. So that's all. You can get your check here for £8,000 written out to you. Oh, he's not happy with it. He doesn't want it. If anyone wants a check for £8,000, you can come collect it.
Up on the floor.
Thank you for joining us on today's episode of Football Millionaire. We'll see you next time.